And the way to look at that is, on one hand, there is, what the economists will call the macros, like what you said about tax to GDP ratio, debt service to revenue ratio. Those big issues are very important. But guess what? To the ordinary person, they mean nothing. They mean absolutely nothing. So, but the way to always start is you start with the macros. If we were printing a lot of naira to spend in the past administration, over 30 trillion naira was printed. If you add the interest to it, I've seen some commentaries here and there about, this government has borrowed more than all the previous governments since 1999 combined. People just got the calculations wrong.
Also because of the devaluation of the naira.
Yeah, so there were two major issues. One is the devaluation of the naira. We had a external debt of about $46 billion before this president came on board.
Right.
At the time that we were deceiving ourselves that the exchange rate was 460. So just imagine you take $46 billion, translated at 460, and now at about 1.5. That's more than 1,000 per dollar. That's already about 48 trillion naira added to it, not because anybody borrowed anything. Yeah. And then the amount that the Buhari government printed for us to spend, it was securitized, but it wasn't added to the public debts. So, because I had the opportunity to share, a debt roundtable for West Africa under NESG. So we did all this analysis. So one of the issues we had raised was Nigeria needed to be honest in making sure their reporting is complete. You shouldn't be owing 50 and be reporting 30. So all those things were added. And that's how we now have proper reflection of our debt, but then they're blaming it on the president. Anyway,
that's how it goes.
Once you're a leader, you have to accept everything that they throw your way. But the point is, at that macro level, we're no longer printing money to spend. Our debt service to revenue ratio was as high as 97% in 2022. In fact, it's almost like it's unreal that in just 2 years, you brought it down from almost 100% to under 50%.
Oh, it's now under 50%.
Under 50%. The tax to GDP ratio was under 10% just 2 years ago. At the end of 2024, we are 13.5. I don't know of any country where they've done it so quickly like that. But all of that are macros. And here is where the good news is. These tax laws that have been signed by Mr. President, we have this 6 months for us to get ready. It's a lot of work to do in 6 months. And when that kicks in January 2026, people will now see the micro. Now, the micro is where, the ordinary person on the street, the household, the low-income earner, the small business owner, that is where they will see the real impact